I recently got a comment saying I start my videos too fast on this channel.
So in that video, this gentleman debunked several supposedly common myths about the negative effects of masturbation. Now, it's unclear whether he's talking about masturbation in general or masturbating to pornography.
Hold on. Stop for a second. I don't know who this guy is. First of all, he's too red. Second of all, why does he have so much United States of America apparel on? Why do people love countries so much? It's a massive land. It's a government. Who cares? It's not your hockey team. It's not your local swim team. It's not even the university you went to. Why are you wearing this? There's so many different flags you could have on your wall. And he doesn't grow any hair under his nose. So just shave the whole mustache. With that out of the way, what are we talking about here? I guess a doctor was explaining in a TikTok how there's all these myths surrounding masturbation. Like, it can cause you to go blind. You know, it stunts growth. I don't know. People say a lot of stuff. But apparently this guy does. Who is this? Is this the guy? Oh yeah, it is him. Because look, he's wearing this. Dude, he can't lift without his nose bleeding. What is he, 11 from Stranger Things? I like saying it like that. Stranger Things? Steve Harrison from Stranger Things. So he has one tank top. He cares way too much about masturbation. And then he says, I don't know if he was talking about masturbation or masturbation with pornography. I don't know how big of a difference it would make whether or not you're doodling your noodle to videos or whether or not you're using the good old imagination up in your head. But apparently to Blake Cresses, it matters a lot because the only thing that he masturbates to is the good old American flag.
But in this video, I'm going to lay out to you several reasons why masturbating to pornography is harmful, you should stop doing it, and that those advocating for its use are harmful actors.
Why else, as a doctor, would you advocate for masturbating if it wasn't true? Like, what are the motives behind it? Is there any upside to you telling other people that it's okay to masturbate? Let me think for a second. Nope, I can't think of anything. And why does this guy, what does this have to do with being a part of the Republican hype house? I thought this page was all about harassing pregnant women and asking confused people on the street whether or not they voted for Sleepy Joe Biden. I didn't know masturbation was like a partisan issue, but I guess it is.
All sources are cited. Speed round, let's do this. Number 1, it lowers motivation and focus, and it makes you depressed. Number 2, it lowers testosterone. Number 3, it causes sexual dysfunction even in young men. Number 4, it's so addictive that it can give you stronger cravings than meth.
Yeah, that's true. Every time that I dangle my wangle, I start going crazy, bouncing off the walls. And the moment I stop, I'm having withdrawals. I'm sweating. I can't sleep. But I guess I haven't had meth, so even if it doesn't affect me that much, I'm sure meth would affect me even less. I like how he says all his sources are cited, but he just like holds up some random study title with like random authors' names under it for 2 seconds and then puts them away. I think this guy holding up random studies out of context is a lot more trustworthy than a doctor who actually, you know, studies the topic.
5, it causes brain damage and a decrease in gray matter.
I know it doesn't cause brain damage because I am a lot smarter than this guy right here. And according to him, he hasn't punched his lunch in like 20 years.
Causes memory loss and is associated with ADHD and bipolar disorder.
I do have bad memory and ADHD, so.
Number 7, it fries your dopamine receptors. There's a very famous quote by Aristotle.
Don't squeeze the snake or it'll take your rake. He did say that. He said that to Socrates, actually, while they were jerking each other off.
Favor he who overcomes his desires than he who overcomes his enemies. Anyone who's encouraging you to use pornography does not have your best interests in mind.
But what's the motive then? You have to explain. What is the motive? If someone's going to tell someone else, hey, it's okay for you to watch pornography, it's okay for you to, you know, shake your schmake, then there has to be a reason why it's beneficial for them to tell you to schlock your doc.
Be a strong and disciplined human being. Do not be a slave to your carnal desires. Channel that energy into lifting weights or reading a book. Strengthen your...
I have carnal desires. So many carnal desires. And instead of yonking my plonk for 2 minutes, I need to go... Hey. This guy says, I keep trying, but the longest I've gone is 14 days. I won't give up, though. I want to give up, but I feel like doing it so much. This person said, I looked it up, and pretty much all of that's outdated, aside from the memory loss part, which is only for excessive masturbation. Are these reversible? Because if not, I'm far gone. Not that it matters for me, but everything is bad if you do it excessively. Trying to demonize porn and masturbation for young kids because you're a part of the team of Republicans who aim to recruit young racist white teenagers to their little club so they can get more people to vote for Trump in 2024, it doesn't do anything. It's weird. Stop telling kids what to and to not do with their bodies. Do things that make you happy in moderation if they're safe and healthy for you, which this is. It doesn't matter. People have been doing it for centuries. Ask Socrates and Aristotle.